Welcome back. It's a short video to talk you through what to look for when looking for a driving instructor. There are lots of things that you can look for when you're looking for a driving instructor. Most people go for recommendations, or they just do a quick search on the internet for driving lessons in your area. There are a lot of driving instructors, approximately 40,000 driving instructors in the UK, just under. There are 23,000 grade B and 27,000 grade A instructors. You're probably wondering, what the heck is a grade A? What the heck is a grade B? It's the way the DVSA kind of grade us, I suppose you could say. They grade us on A and B. We have to do something called a standards check every 3, 4, 5 years, and basically you will have to teach a lesson to one of your customers, one of your pupils, and an examiner will sit in the back and they will say, oh, that was good, that's a grade A, and oh, that's not so good, but that's a grade B. Grade B is still acceptable, still good standard, but grade A is that top standard. Really, in all honesty, it doesn't make any difference because you will get on with your instructor, hopefully, and it really doesn't make a difference as long as that person is teaching you what you need to do to be a safe driver and hopefully pass the test. That's what you need. Things I've written down that you need to look for when looking for a driving instructor, apart from being grade A, grade B, whether that really matters to you or not is another question. They want to be, or they need to be, reliable. You want an instructor that will turn up for driving lessons, not someone who's going to randomly just be late or cancel every other lesson. You want consistency. You want that instructor to be there week in, week out, or even twice a week if you're doing regular lessons. So you want someone to be basically reliable. You want a reliable instructor, someone you can get on with, someone you can relate to, someone you can understand, and they're on your same wavelength. You might not have enjoyed being at school and being taught like a robot. They might have a special technique, they might have a bit more of a relaxed teaching nature. So those are the kind of instructors, if you're that way inclined, you might feel like you want to have a more of an instructor like that. They need to be knowledgeable, they need to be clear, they need to explain stuff in the fashion that you can understand. So if there's a situation that has popped up and you're not too sure about what's going on, you need to be able to ask what is happening, what happened there, what did I do wrong, and they need to be able to explain things in a clear, concise manner. That might just be doing a demo drive, that might be doing getting the whiteboard out and giving a little picture, it might be getting Google Earth out, or it might be getting a video out. All of these things are good ways of explaining to learners what's happened or what's happening. So good way of explaining stuff. Knowledgeable, understanding the road rules and being able to explain it to you. The main one, I put it in number 3, the main one, patience. You need someone who is patient. So most people will make mistakes when they're learning to drive. You need someone who is patient, someone who understands your way of learning, someone who's patient, someone who's not going to shout at you, someone who's not going to mock you or take the mickey or crack jokes at your expense. So you want someone who's patient, and I think personally that is the number one thing that most pupils are looking for. You want a clean environment. You don't want to turn up and someone's just smoked a cigarette in the car. You don't want to turn up for your driving lessons and it's being full of old wrappers of McDonald's and coffee cups that have kind of been there for weeks and weeks and weeks. You want the car to be clean and fresh. It's a learning environment after all, so you do want a bit of cleanliness. Not everyone's not everyone's different, so you might not want it spotless, but personally, when I'm doing my driving lessons, I want the car nice and clean, inside, outside. I want it vacuumed, I want it having a nice air freshener in there, I want it to be smelling good and looking good, because that then makes you feel good when you're teaching your learners, and hopefully they feel relaxed because it's a nice environment. I mentioned, just touched on it just a minute ago, understanding. So if you are struggling with stuff, if you are struggling with certain subjects, maybe a parallel park or understanding how roundabouts work, you want someone who is understanding to your needs. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. It might take 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever, to get you up to that standard, on the roundabouts or parallel parking. You might not get it the first time, second time, the third time. Just make sure that your instructor is patient, and if not, just say, could you just be a bit more patient with me? Could you help me a bit more? I don't understand this, I don't understand that. Could you just kind of put a bit more input in? So those are my top tips. the things you're looking for when looking for a driving instructor. Hopefully you felt like that's helped. If you do, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, whatever else you need to do. Check out our other videos on our channel, and we'll be back hopefully next week with another little video. See you soon. Bye.